Sorry, it is my audio software. Now you can hear me. Welcome in. It is Kenshi. It is horrible. It is unfair. Now it's even more so because I've modded it into an unfair horror game. Welcome in. If this is your first time catching the series on YouTube, go ahead and click the pinned comment. You can find the whole playlist, start to finish, and any edited videos. Hello, Twitch viewers, YouTube viewers, VOD watchers. Good to have everybody. Cemetery Chick, congrats on grabbing our first redeem on Twitch. And Myco Druid. Hello, good to see you as well. Thank you both for letting me know that my audio software was not unmuted. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the Kenshi. Not a whole lot to cover, except if you hadn't seen it yet, the video encompassing the first part of this series is now live on my channel. That covers streams 1 through parts of stream 10. Today is stream 19. It will be its own video, this segment of the playthrough. Let's pull up Kenshi. It will be me in the void for a moment, but then OBS will pick up the game and all will be well. I said OBS will pick up the game and all will be well. Yes, thank you. Rip streamer ears. For a second, I thought you meant because of a sound reason. All right, so last time we had Burn creep to a lab off of the coast of the Iron Trail and picked up a good amount of AI cores and ancient science books. Yeah, 4 AI cores and a whole bunch, 18 ancient science books and some engineering research. This will really help us get into place to create our high quality weapons. And armor. Oh, it looks like we are out of food, so that's going to be priority number 1. I think we're going to be using more food now that there are more people working. We have production humming along. We did not yet get Ash to do the thing we were going to do, which is to produce, let's see. I wonder which of these items is good for training armor smithing. I'm gonna go ahead and let's just start with like iron clubs. Don't know how our iron plate buildup is doing. Okay, we've got some. So we're gonna get Ash building those to get the weapon smithing going up. Steady progress. Currently making rusted junk. That's why we're just gonna pump out a bunch of weapons right now so that when Burn gets back to town with the research, we will be in position to make some really high quality weapons eventually. It's going to take time. It all takes time. Okay, let's have Brew go and buy some food. One thing we got to keep an eye on out here is food because we don't have any production ourselves. So Brew's going to run back, take care of that. All right. Ooh, a small amount of fish today. Only 28 fish we're going to get, but it's a start. And we ended up with a little more money than we showed up here with. Let's also grab some of these steel bars and fabric and animal skins. So now that left us about even, but that will be good for getting started producing some of the other stuff we can make at the base. One of the ninjas just crawling out of the base. I didn't even know anybody was still alive to crawl out. Alright, get your fish. And then over here we've got steel bars. Fabric. And animal skins. Can't pick that up, that's all right. Cool. Now to see to burn. Burn is in the Floodlands, and if I wanted to go home from the Floodlands, I guess I could go straight up the middle, which I think is kind of this way. Started editing the Stalker Gamma video today. I think that's going to be a cool one. I've also experimented with a different editing approach. Playing Kenshi for the 172 time this year. That's not all that far off. I don't know if I'm actually taking the correct path out of here. Can't see many of my normal landmarks. Go this way for now. Played Kenshi so much I would trust him with making the movie. But will they trust me with beta testing Kenshi 2? That's the real test. It's this way that I want to be going. Please, I'm normal and can be trusted with Kenshi 2. Shorts viewers are weird. Okay, yep, Rebirth. That's where we want to be. Pretty late in the day already. We've got all of the Fog Islands to cover, just about to make it back home to Vane. Found your Kenshi video yesterday and watched the first few hours, so can't stay and watch or you'll spoil it. Good luck and don't give up. This is a great game. Hey, thanks very much. Enjoy the videos. Thank you for enjoying the videos, and thank you for stopping by to say hello. Okay, somebody has seen me. I'm assuming it was that tech hunter type that we saw. Is Burn gaining meaningful strength from this? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. The lack of footstep sounds is a little unsettling, though. Have you ever seen a robot this quiet? Answer no, you haven't, because you had no idea they were there. Okay, that is a little Holy Nation outpost. Are they getting their dues? Oh, it's just hungry bandits. Although it looks like they've got the run of the place. Good for you, bandits. Make some noise. Okay, we're about to get to the dark part of the day. Cut kind of this way. A whole day spent following Burn. Look at this, we're on day 130 already. Where does the time go? I was hoping we could just barely get in sight. Wait, that might be Darkhaven. We're gonna send Burn there on a hope and a dream and a whim and a prayer. Hello, Todd. Welcome in. Ah, look at us. We're so lit up I can see it for miles. We got some bandit demand showing up. Do the bandits arrive before Burn? We'll find out. They better hope they do. Who's chasing me now? It's dark. I can't see. I'm running. Okay, so it turns out massively lighting up a base in this mod does have its advantages. Straight through the rock. That's how fast Burn was running. Fast enough to run straight through the rock. Sweet! Get burned inside and let's drop off this sweet, sweet knowledge. Oh, you know what? Let's upgrade the bench first. Five iron plates. We should have that. Let's do it. Oh, Griffin can't pick anything up because he is so full of arrows. Oh, he's trying to eat. He was literally going to starve to death because he dedicated his whole inventory to arrows. I guess we build another arrow storage. Sorry, a bolt box. While I work on that, Brew has not been making electrical components all night, so we're just gonna have to fund this one out of pocket. But Brew should go pick up more food, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Easy 15,000 cats. Light day, light work, pocket change. Guess we probably didn't need to buy the iron plates. I thought we'd be falling behind in them, but maybe we're doing okay. We start getting full of iron plates, and I'll move somebody to making steel bars. And this whole wheel keeps turning. Ash is already up to weaponsmithing 21? Hey, way to go. I don't know why somebody put their crossbow away. Speaking of, these are the two types of bows we can make. Oh, it needs a lot of steel bars and spring steel. So bows would potentially take more investment than I was expecting. Pineapple working away on chainmail sheets. Okay, things appear fairly balanced for now. Did I just see that that research bench was done? Yes. Oh, look at all that beautiful, beautiful knowledge. Let's see what we got. We could grow our own food. There's a lot we could do. Let's get edgewalkers for sure. What else do we want? Ore drill 2, easy day. Steel bars. Iron plates. Steel bars. Harpoon turrets. Advanced harpoonery. Ah, we don't have regular books to get the spotlights. We might as well grab these building foundations with engineering research. Automated mining tech could be not the worst thing. I want to hold on to an AI core in case we decide we need it for anything. That feels like a really good use of Burns' time out there. A lot of this stuff can be, like, this could be upgraded now. Let's get the research done before we go upgrading stuff. Let's see how far we can take all of it. And then we'll do the upgrades. You can see the quality go up and up and up. It's just iron clubs, but, you know, it's getting the weaponsmithing going. And I don't remember if a Weaponsmith 3 is good enough for Edgewalker weapons, but I think it might be. We'll just want Ash to have the proper level for that. I seem to recall them being kind of resource expensive. Oh, you know what? Let's put... Ah, yeah, Brew is back on jobs. Okay, cool. Oh, we have nobody working the ore drill? That's probably at least some of our backlog. Well, this one is down anyways. Let's get it upgraded. I think this whole crew is now working. Refitted blade, okay. There's plenty of iron in here that nobody's using. Perfect. That's the exact amount of iron that fits in there. He's running all over the place. Why are you not using the iron refinery? It's your first job. Go do the iron refinery. Somebody else is doing it now. Okay. Well, I guess you can mine copper then if you want to do it so bad. Oh, it doesn't use any workers. It just needed somebody to fill it up. I think Griffin's not doing much right now. So we'll have him operate the steel refinery. Oh, you know what? This one will get upgraded too. I feel like I'm playing an automation or factory game now. I think we'll only have to do this for a short amount of time before we start cranking out some real high quality stuff. Brew will also run and get more food today, maybe even go into stack. Oh, but if he goes into stack, he's got to take the arm off. Yeah, these are worth some money, too. Not as much, but we'll take them. We'll sell them. Good news is, oh man, foul hounds. What was I saying about good news? All right, let's get Burn out here. Burn, it's time to take the backpack off. Go into sneak and go help our friend. Oh, except he doesn't have first aid. All right, put him in bed. Other people will come and patch him up. Yeah, see, look how they gather around and heal him. Nasty attack, huh? Burn will take over the trading for now. Also should have a med kit on him. For a lower level character, that would have been like immediate death. I definitely am feeling the increased caloric intake of the group now that we have more people working instead of sitting. Fabrics we still do need. Can't stay long, but wish you happy AI core hunting. Thank you. We got 4 last stream, so we were pretty happy with that. Need to remember to redeem that. If you like seeing number go up, then yes, you do. Do like number go up? You know, I kind of guessed that being a Kenshi player. Kenshi players do love it when a number goes up. All right, we'll give Brew back his backpack. Okay, so the iron plates do seem to be running out. Probably because we're immediately turning them into steel bars. What's Pineapple doing? What day am I on? 132. Smith 78. I'm just waiting for this to hit specialist. When this hits specialist, then we can start making a lot of equipment. Is there an end goal for this modded run? Yes, destroy the high-level legendary creatures that were added and clear the ruins in Dead Mist Plains. Ash has no work because we're turning all the iron plates into steel bars, so let's hold off on that. There are even more powerful boss like horror monstrosities that you need to murder. Yes, so like there is a legendary foul hound. There is a queen of the mist creatures, all of that sort of stuff. Weaponsmith 34, so we're getting Katoon number 1 quality. Do I know where they're at or just winging it? I know where I have found the Mist Queen. And I have rough ideas of where the Black Hound of Vane and the Grieve Wraith Matriarch are. I don't know their exact location, but I know enough to go hunting them down when it's time. Right now, we're in a phase of building up powerful enough equipment to do so. How strong are they compared to the other normal scary monsters? So the Mist Queen, for instance, has ancient ghoul bodyguards that don't bleed and have like 500 some health in every limb, and I don't remember their stats, but it's crazy high. We've run into them. We've fought them with our robots before, and our robots alone weren't able to do it. But it's definitely, like, take it for granted that it's probably stats over 100 and high health. Huh, I wonder where somebody got a dried meat to put in the barrel. Armor smithing is getting close to masterwork stuff. Yeah, it's getting close to specialist stuff. The masterwork stuff then will become like a critical chance function. But yeah, once this armor quality here says specialist, I'm going to start making dust coats and hoods and things. Although we don't have a ton of chainmail sheets. I guess in theory we build up a surplus of iron plates eventually. But I don't know if Ash uses them too fast for that. Trying to get your masterwork gear for your all your war party. Yeah. That's a good goal when you have a base. Yeah, like just imagining when they can get some really high level equipment. Mark 3 ain't bad. It's not bad, but any advantage in this world is something we will gladly take. This is the part where, honestly, if this was not a live stream series, it would just be like, I would just do this stuff quietly by myself, and it would get like 30 seconds mention in a video. But, you know, that's the thing with live streaming, is sometimes you have a little more chill, repetitive moments that you have to do to make a playthrough happen. That wasn't a ton of money, but that's all right. Will help that I remembered to put Brew on jobs, so he should actually be making stuff that we can sell this time around. Glad to see Burn is still alive. Burn is like one of our most valuable members. If nobody's got me, I know Burn got me. And we just feed the industrial machine. It all hums along. Last you saw, he was in the Dead Mist Plains area. Yes, yeah, and then yesterday he cleared out a whole ancient lab and brought home like 4 AI cores and 20 ancient science books. We're pretty close to full up on fabrics. That's nice. So yes, if we want to make the edge type weapons, they are here. They take fabric and steel bars. So definitely we want to get Ash up to a certain level with the iron plates and then stop making low quality weapons and build up enough of our steel bars. She needs to be capable of making the edge type weapons. And what weapons can I make? So katanas, ringed saber, ooh, polearm. Polearm is nice. And short cleavers. Short cleavers are an interesting sidearm because they're good against the robots, but not the animals. I think probably a mix of short cleavers and katanas is probably good. Probably more katanas. So I just think the high dex weapons, a lot of our opponents in this playthrough are not armored and are susceptible to bleeding. So sacrificing armor penetration to be able to deal more cutting damage more quickly has been working out for us. It's like we've got days of work to go before Pineapple upgrades to the next rank. Gonna be going, but wish you the best of luck and may become a great asset to you. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Always good to see you. Brew took 11 points of wear damage. Presumably most of it from that foul hound attack. Bing Bong, you don't need to sit. Burn, you don't need to sit. You should be able to uncheck the robots sitting, taking up a valuable seat. Robots never get to sit. Much like cashiers in most American stores. Ooh, 43 weaponsmith. Yeah, Ash is just flying through these levels. Look, Katoon class weapons already. And is hitting the Katoon #1 critical pretty regularly. Nice thing to have Kenshi for is we can kind of speed up this process a little. We've got like 150 leather. Okay, that's pretty good. And Bruce slacking on the electrical components. You had a copper or what? Okay, he's slow with all the encumbrance. We'll just consider it more strength training. I think we're staying ahead of the pace of food. If we just keep doing this, we should be adding a little bit each day. Although at this rate, that was a deficit in money. I think with more electrical components, though, it does go the other way. Brew's moving at 25 miles an hour, which is not bad at all. And just like that, it's been almost an hour. I think we are almost entirely at equilibrium with the production we're doing right now. The raw iron essentially gets mined just in time to be put into the machine, to be made into an iron plate, to be grabbed to make a new weapon. like to see what happens if we go ahead and make a dust coat now. Predicted result is high, with a critical chance of 38%. All right, we're not doing too much, but we have an ad break, and I'm going to take advantage of the ad break to step away, use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in just a moment. Some clips of the channel will play, provided nothing is broken. I'll see y'all in just a little bit. I appreciate you.
No catch. You let me go, that is all. What do you care about some banner?
Counter argument. Looking for intel. She may be useful, but she was also fun to explode. Really don't want to die to a rad roach. Come on, we got this. We got this. Let's do it. Nothing to it. Oh boy, wow. I don't care how many multiplayer features your game has. If I'm playing single player mode, I should be able to play it on my computer with no internet connection and no disruptions. Like, yeah, if there's a leaderboard or something, the leaderboard won't work, that's fine. If it doesn't track my progress, that's fine, but I can't play the solo part without internet connection. I don't like that. Anybody else a fan of the stoned octopus? Get out of that room. You didn't pay for that room. You don't have a key card. Yeah, that doesn't look like any plant I've ever seen.
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be problematic.
Let me introduce you to the peeler machine. The peeler machine, well, it peels things. Okay, this one's gonna take a lot of coughing. A cacophony, if you will. What? Drugs? Okay, listen, I gotta chase down. No, hold on. I need that fire truck. You don't understand. Cannot believe I just got folded by a smart car. I bet you there was something important in this briefcase, and it's moving on its own. There is something important and haunted in this briefcase. Y'all ever wonder what you would do without the internet and video games and all of that? Like, where all of that brain power would go if it weren't dedicated to learning thousands of little numbers in a video game? I think about that sometimes. Like, if all of this didn't exist and I lived 500 years ago, would I be like a guy? Ooh, we're back. Thanks for hanging out. Been a pretty chill one today, but you know, we're just working on some basics for the equipment. Hey, Scanlan, I'm doing well. I hope you're well. For the money, the dried fish is just obviously so much better. So once we've put a surplus away, we'll buy just the dried fish. I wonder if there's any, like, side quests we could take on while we're doing this. I could send Burn to scout foul hounds and see what they're like to fight. Well, it's almost night, so we'll do that the next day cycle. Trying to defeat a boss on your first playthrough of Pragmata? Well, good luck. Hope you enjoy that game. Forgot to put Brew on jobs again. Think you're losing your mind. Modded a squatter to ignore people and stay home, and if you stand in the door and shoot at him, he insta-dodges over and over via musical chairs tactics. Interesting. May take a lot of tries because he's got a lot of HP and very little weak spots. Just keep trying, you'll get it. Like looking at the world around me in 20 times speed. It's the kind of thing where a lot of times I wouldn't use 20 times speed when grinding skills because it feels a little cheaty. But, you know, like I said before, just for the live stream part of it, it feels a lot better to get the tedious parts out of the way quickly. We'll have Burn go pick up some food, and then travel a little bit in search of the foul hounds and such. That was most of my money spent back on fish, but that's all right. We like fish. They feed us. They sustain our bones. Cool. All right, let's get Burn out here, and we'll travel a little ways, and we're gonna kind of poke at the foul hounds. Let's see, I see beak things over here. Probably will be doing The Witcher or Disco Elysium next. Great games, I'm a big fan of Disco Elysium. Keep thinking I see movement over here. Burn, let's go check it out. So this area, I almost think it starts to get more towards, like, Dreg. Oh, there's another hive over here. Could mean 2 spots to buy and sell. Why is it so empty? Well, this is the Hive Trader. Yeah, they're still alive. Well, it's good to know there's a second source of things if we need it. Pervicious, welcome in. Kenshi, indeed. Kenshi, she sure can. Another hive village. Okay, lots of them in this area. It'd be funny if Hive players could build mud huts, but only if a Hiver is in the party. That would be cool. I'd be surprised if that isn't a mod. I want to say this area of Vane runs all the way to the river. Falling Sun kind of feels like the ultimate weapon for Vane. Maybe a polearm. Polearm you could make a strong argument for as well. Be added a hive-only start research know-how, but once there's 0 hivers left in the party, how do you implement forget research? True. I wonder if it's possible with Kenshi. Maybe it's something that could go in the Hiver's belt slot, and you need that item equipped to build the thing? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Belt? How's it going? Had a weird algorithm blessing. Woke up and scrolling YouTube and realized you were watching my vids on Kenshi. Hope you're well. Yeah, good to see you over here. The misery goes well. We are out here scouting for some of the legendary creatures that this mod has added. I'm trying to track down their location for when I want them, when I want to face them later. But, you know, we've got our little base back at home. It's working on making high-quality equipment right now. What happened to that dust coat? Did Pineapple just grab it? Yep. Oh, and it was a specialist grade. Nice roll. Had a that name is familiar moment. Well, thanks for checking out the video, whether you knew it was me or not. Love to hear that. There's more to Vane than I thought. Funny thing, I've been out here looking for foul hounds and haven't seen one. Isn't that the way it goes with the really scary enemies? When you try to find one, you can't, but they always appear in the worst moment and just wreck you. Can't wait for Alien Isolation 2. The protagonist looks interesting and can't wait to step inside his character. Yeah, a lot of people are very excited for Alien Isolation 2. I haven't played the first one. Of course, I've watched Commercial play it. But, yeah, they've got a big game to follow up on. So this is the ocean. This is where Vane turns into drag. Okay. I'm going to say maybe we hit the other side of the river and we walk that back. Somebody's taking some damage over here. It's probably Beak Things versus... Oh, it is an escaped servant. Escaped servants versus Gorillo. That's Elder Beak Things for you. Goes no Beak Thing to getting hit for 150 plus damage real quick. Probably smell blood and you aren't being very hospitable. Maybe if I bled on the ground. Well, they've got to have a nest somewhere, too. In fact, I know they do because I've seen the Foul Hound mod test start. So I know there is a nest somewhere. Oh, discovered question marks. So I'm assuming the question marks are what I'm looking for. Now, of course, without a map, I can't actually see where they are. I'm guessing foul hounds are live birthers, not egg layers, but, you know, you can't take anything for granted here. So I'm also scanning for eggs. Ooh, look at that. Blackhound of Vane. We found it. So, let's see, 71 attack, 97 strength, 44 dexterity, 71 toughness. Made the trip to World's End, and that feels like the most dangerous trip possible if the Holy Nation hates you. My God, the patrols. Yes, they do patrol heavily in that area. Do I think you should try to mod some dust storms to have an asphyxiating effect? You've already made Vane more acidic in the mod so far. So would it be something where like a fog mask or a gas mask would protect you from it? That would be cool, but if it's just like kills you if you're organic and you can't do anything about it, I think that's maybe too far. I shouldn't do this, but I really want to see what battling this thing is like. It does pretty good damage, but it also takes pretty good damage. And it can bleed. It's got one of those machine gun attacks. Coming out of the woodwork to say the YouTube thumbnail has you thinking I could try a Kawaii mod pack. There is a Kawaii Queen pack, I think, or mod. Wow, it gained... I was pretty sure it was 71 attack. I think I just leveled up the Black Hound of Vane by fighting it. Now, the great thing is it seems to do almost entirely cut damage. Which means as a skeleton, I can repair from that pretty easily. It has pretty good healing, though, itself. We're doing damage to it. Its attack went up one more. We are literally training it as we fight it. Ooh, burn, get back up. That shot to the head was nasty. Attack is now up to 76. I have never seen an opponent get stronger so fast. Oh, I wonder if it's because of its age multiplier. I think that's why it's gaining skill faster, is the age multiplier. Its chest is quite damaged. Ooh, all we did was hit it in the legs a bunch that time around. Gotta say, I almost feel like if we come back here with the skeleton squad, maybe the multiple arrows and cutting weapons and everything would do it. Age shouldn't affect studiousness, but race can have stats raised better in melee attack and such. Maybe that's it. It's gained like 6 levels of attack since I've been out here, and my defense is not much higher than its attack. Alright, so Burn is out here in the dark now. Oh! Would be nice if Burn was gaining more defense from this whole scenario. Just like, yes, send more cops. Send more paramedics. I think if we came out here with skeleton crew, we would wreck the hound. Anybody see a light? A light that looks like home? Anything. Anywhere, anybody. Why is Pineapple not doing a job? Pineapple, you're supposed to be working. Oh, I guess the armor plate is full. Well, I suppose if you must, you can make some black plate jackets. Oh, now you want to make the armor plating. I see how it is. Nice! Specialist quality. Okay, that's what we wanted to see. In fact, let's take you off of that. We'll have you start making these plate jackets, which should be at specialist level. Don't worry, Burn. I know it is dark and lonely. Ah, look, first light. Hark, let your spirit lift. Don't know where I am, though. Okay, I think we got to go back this way. Okay, anything that looks like home. I think it's on the other side of this mountain range. There it is. Back home. All right. Might be a bit of a multi-day operation to go for the hound. First thing we'll do is we'll get Burn in here to go pick up some stuff. Sell it to the hive, buy some food, repair his wear damage. All right, Brew, let me see that bag. Right, and then we'll grab the weapons from this locker. Go to the hive. We might even have some new equipment that Burn can pick up in terms of like a new plate jacket. We'll see what the rest of the skeleton crew is equipped with and make a decision who gets what. Mod collection implement new war campaigns, player town attacks, visits, etc. I don't think so. Although I don't know the effect if you kill the legendary creatures. Like, I don't know if you kill the Queen of the Mist, if something happens to the Mist ghouls. Yeah, we'll take some steel bars. Where is your robotic shop? Here it is. I like how the Hivers managed to know almost nothing about robotic limbs, but they have perfectly functioning skeleton repair beds. Which is great because they, in a lot of cases, are your only early game source for them, but it's interesting to think about. Just had a run-in yesterday with said Mist Queen. It was a party wipe. Luckily, I went looking for her and sent only a skeleton crew, meaning actual skeletons. So, there was nobody was eaten. All right, let's take a look here. Oh yeah, this is much better for cut resistance. Bing Bong can definitely come and get a dust coat, though. Aaron, welcome in. World states can be linked to humanoid characters in trigger campaigns. Wish you could trigger with animals. Been wanting a world state tied to Great White Gorilla for ages. That would be very cool. So Jillian would want regulars. Damn! What's happening out here? Oh, that's an Elder Beak thing. That one's an Elder Beak thing. What? Good God, man. Elder? 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 Adult. Y'all ever seen 5 Elder Beak things in one place like that? Normal beak thing at elder age. Oh, I didn't realize there was a difference. Burn, we gotta get you out here. I mean, at least you're right, it doesn't have the, like, 70s in stats and stuff. The ones in the bone fields have, like, a 2-time AIDS bonus instead of 1.1. Got you. Burn solo this thing for us. Kitty, welcome in. Pretty good amount of food. Even skin spiders can grow up. Should mod that into the mod faster aging wildlife. How's Ash doing? Weaponsmith 59, which is still like a tune number 3 quality. Have 20 domesticated skimmers ready to raid the Holy Nation tomorrow. Godspeed, or Okron Speed. Or I guess more like Narco Speed. Narco Speed sounds like an anti-hero. Or maybe a straight-up villain. That for now. Bugmaster Speed. Okay, skeleton crew, assemble. We ride at first light to tackle the Black Hound of Vane. Alright, so the way we're gonna want to go... I think I kind of followed the river before. Regardless, if I can get to the ocean, I know... Oh, that's Hello Beak thing. You all were supposed to take down the Black Hound of Vane. What are you doing? I mean, look at Burn being a pro. I think Bing Bong just ate a ton of AoE damage. Hello, Talos. Welcome in. OP roll today. We've had a couple pretty good rolls today. All right, might just... Oh, no, don't want that. No room for that item. Okay, we'll throw it on the ground. Do I look like I want it? Embarrassing. All right, y'all probably get back in there and rest yourselves in bed a minute to get your cut damage back. Were you the Lonely Island? Wait, I don't get it. This is just a regular old adult beak thing. It stands no chance. Do I look like I wanted the guy who picked it up? I mean, honestly, ask yourself. Okay, a couple hours in bed, and then it's right back up to fight the hound. Pineapple's going to work on all this animal skin. Space Monkey, what's up, Raiders? How you doing? Good to have you. Space Monkey, what was the game today? Was it SnowRunner? Y'all, Space Monkey is a super chill streamer and friend of the channel. Ooh, I'm on caps lock. /shout is not a thing. I should do shout out. Oh, thank you, Commercial. I appreciate it. I'm trying to do it here on my my second computer, my laptop. Welcome in, Raiders. You probably know me, but if not, I do a lot of sandbox, survival, and open world games where we can tell unique stories. Space Monkey is a longtime friend of the channel who is a super chill streamer, a bit of a computer wizard, and plays a variety of games from RPGs to simulation type games. Good place to hang out, Space Monkey. If you'd like to tell us anything about yourself, feel free to. Welcome in Katri and Love Glutton, Commercial, Mr. Ghost Fragger, and anybody else coming along with the raid. So every Saturday and Sunday here, we play Kenshi, which is what I'm playing. I have modded Kenshi into a horror game, so it is quite the stressful and interesting time. There's no map. There's super dark nights. We have to navigate by sight. It's a lot of fun. And I have also just released a video of this playthrough. The first part, this part will also be a video. So that's a little bit about what we have going on here. Yeah, SnowRunner's not one that I've played before, but I understand it's real intricate with its systems and physics and all of that sort of stuff. Now, Space Monkey, I meant to tell you, if you got to raid and run, if you got to get out of here, no worries whatsoever. I know it's the start of your week, so if you got to head out or anything like that, having a good time with SnowRunner at the moment, but looking forward to getting back to the Resident Evil series, starting Village next. Very cool. Have a good time with Village, and then I'm assuming Requiem. But yeah, you run off to work. Appreciate you. You have a good one. And Commercial, thank you for gifting a sub to Katri. Now, I'm sad to tell you, I do believe I set it to 2 gift subs to get the Lantern of Radiance badge. But I do appreciate it. Never understand your references. I think we spend time on different parts of the internet. That's okay, you can do one more. Okay, but take care of yourself. Space Monkey, thank you again for the raid and bringing everybody over. Lord Mark, welcome in. Great to see you. So, Raiders, we are just resting up our skeleton crew before they go and try to fight a legendary monster, the Black Hound of Vane. It is a foul hound. It is a large, dangerous, aggressive foul hound. And I think we're going to be able to bring it down. Missed the raid, but came back in time to see closed captions call Commercial Rickle. All right, skeleton crew, you've burned enough daylight. Let's go find this hound. Do you unlock it if you give 2 total, or does it have to be 2 at once? Borealis staggered gift subs out and got the badge, so I think it can be... I don't think it has to be, like, 2 in one go. We're old, that's why the references are different. That sounded doubled. Thank you for gifting a sub to Love Glutton. I appreciate you. Enjoy that badge, and thank you very much for supporting some longtime friends of the channel. Oh, no worries, Scanlan. You never have to explain yourself if you stop chatting or have something else that you gotta do. It is totally understood. All right, let's go find this hound. We can kind of slow things down, I think. I've been taking it pretty fast. Maiko, thank you for gifting a sub to Scanlan. I appreciate you. Can use the emote that absolutely terrifies you. Yes, the one that Maiko did a great job with. Look at that. Yes, it does look like a hype train has arrived. A rove? I don't know what tense to use. A riven. I'm sure that's it. I'm absolutely sure the word is a riven. When you use that emote, you hear the lizard meme. Yeah. Man, Commercial, it feels like forever ago that I commissioned those emotes. Okay, ideally, we arrive with at least 6 hours of light to fight the hound by. To get more, maybe. Who's attacking me? Oh. Oh, you poor souls. What have you done? Well, couldn't be helped. Yeah, I think as I get, like, emote ideas, I'm replacing them, like, one at a time. I don't know how many new emote slots I have without replacing stuff, because I really don't make Twitch subs a priority, and that's how you unlock more emote slots, which I know Commercial knows, but I'm just explaining for everybody here. You unlock it by the number of subscription points your channel has. Maiko, thank you for gifting a sub to Beld Vanguard and earning yourself that badge as well. Give you lantern. So by the way, for anybody who's seeing what's going on Twitch, there's custom badge drops right now. There is one badge that you get for free. You do not need to pay for one of the badges. You get it for watching for 6 hours before July 13th. The other badge you get is the Lantern of Radiance badge you get for 2 gifted subs on Twitch. Katri, thank you for gifting one to Lord Mark. Still don't understand this game? That's alright, you don't have to. This game doesn't understand this game. Plus, I've modded it even further, so... Really, you'd be at a disadvantage. We're going to fight a legendary creature right now who has a high bounty. How's Kenshi? It's good. This was a really kind of slow build playthrough. It took a while to build up to where we are. We're finally at the point where we're not paralyzed every move by super high-level enemies, you know, but now we're trying to fight the highest of the high-level enemies. I think the hound is up here somewhere. You don't understand Kenshi. Kenshi understands you. Kenshi does something to you, all right? All right, this looks like the approximate area I found the hound in before, maybe over here. Y'all, thank you for coming over with that Space Monkey raid and showing so much support. It means a lot and is hugely appreciated, but never ever expected. Hey, Borealis, welcome in. Good to see you. Merkel, would you mind dropping an exclamation snooze in the chat? Katri, thank you for gifting a sub to our friend JT, the other JT. Really appreciate you. JT is a longtime supporter of the channel as well. Did it work? Sure did. Katri, thank you very much for the 2 gift subs, and now enjoy your Lantern of Radiance badge. Look at Merkel showing it off. And Borealis with the 5. Thank you, thank you. Lots of longtime friends in there as well. Fair Borealis is going to take all the lanterns. The Queen commissioned plenty of lanterns. Okay, here it is. Here's our quarry. I will show you all what we are here to fight. The Black Hound of Vane. Look at its eyes. Look at its snoot. Look at the derp. Lantern is such a great idea. You could do an icy blue lantern, purple, all sorts of varieties if you wanted. So it's because this is the dark playthrough that needs the lanterns at night. It is the watch time lantern is just a regular lantern that you can get in the game. The Lantern of Radiance is a special one that the Hive will sell you, and they'll tell you that it will keep you safe in the Foglands. All right. Skeleton crew, go. All right, so Bing Bong and Jillian are pumping arrows into the beast while Burn fights it head on. Ooh, and Burn taking some nasty damage. Burn is unconscious. Going now for Jillian. But how is the dog doing? The dog is also taking damage. Bing Bong taking a series of nasty hits. Burn will be rebooting. We're going to give Burn a command to heal up if he wakes up and finds himself in a recovery coma. I think this will be a multi-stage encounter, but I think we're going to be able to pull it off. Okay, worry not. Burn will fix himself back up. Now, let's take a look at the damage we've done. We've knocked down a lot of its health, and it's starting to bleed. So Burn's going to wake back up, reboot, and you'll see this health start to go back up. We'll give the same command to Jillian. I missed it for Bing Bong, but we'll have Burn do it, and then we can have Bing Bong start to get back up and do it as well. When Bing Bong gets back up, it will pretty much restart the combat. And because we're skeletons, we're able to heal up on the spot. Okay, and here they go. Round 2. Burn once again taking front aggro. Damn, the stagger. Bing Bong and Burn both rebooting. The Hound attacking like a machine gun, but continuing to lose health and blood. And the Hound is actually getting stronger as we fight it. We are almost training the Hound. Minus 82 damage is nasty. Hey, y'all, thank you for all of the support towards that hype trade. Very much appreciated. Okay, so I think Bing Bong is not getting better, so what we'll need to do is have Burn get up and draw aggro. Or have one of them draw aggro while the other... Oh! Okay, it briefly lost interest in me, so we're going to heal up Bing Bong. That AoE being nasty. Ooh, and now it gets dark. This is the dark part of the mod and where the lanterns come in. Paralives lore, single dad with a baby. Baby grows up to a child way too fast. We are broke. Child has to share bedroom with dad. Grind for money. Make child bedroom. Dad find woman to be child mother figure. Man flirt with woman. She move in and help us make money. They become engaged. Now try for baby. I'm glad you're having fun with Paralives. They have 10K. If you get to 40K, they can buy their dream home. A dream home for 40K? This appeals to the Gen Z and millennial fantasy. All right, now let's take a look at the Black Hound. It's just now only at 122 health. I think this is a winnable fight. It's going to come down to it. But I think with the self-healing nature of the robots, it will happen. Could I potentially grab another exclamation snooze? To block the ads on Twitch for another 5 minutes. I think that'll see us through. Thank you very much. All right, everybody's getting up. What are we talking about? Oh, to peel them in Kenshi implies using a machine to peel their skin from the rest of their flesh. All right, there it is in the dark. Look how daunting that is. Talk about a screenshot. Couple more hits in the chest and we got it. Come on, Jillian. Okay, I think one more cycle. I think one more cycle of this and we got it. Unfortunately, it's so large that it hits multiple of us with a single attack. Have I ever had a Kenshi nightmare? No. No, it's not the type of game that I get, like, personally, like, I feel like I'm in it. I'm sure I've had Kenshi dreams, but never, like, I'm living the horrors of Kenshi. I always feel like I'm an orchestrator. Come on, hit it in the chest. We're hitting it everywhere but the chest. Boom! It's down. It's down. Pelt of the Black Hound. 120,000 sell value. The legendary foul hound, the size of a house, scourge of Vane. The hivers say that the beast was there when they first arrived on the continent. They committed a lot of resources trying to slay the monster, hiring vast amount of hunters and even sending in their own soldiers only to all get devoured. No doubt they'd be very pleased to have its pelt on the Queen's throne. And with that, the Black Hound of Vane is slain. Amid the rain and the pain, we rise again. Great, now I just need to find someone with enough money to trade this for. I wonder if you actually can bring it back to the Queen, or if that's just flavor text. Oh yeah, lucid dreaming, being able to control your dreams is very cool. I do not do so well. Like, I can become lucid. I don't do so well controlling the stuff in my dream, which tells me, unfortunately, I will never be the hero in a Matrix type or Inception type movie. I just lack the mental fortitude. You know, I find it so funny. Growing up, I would watch things like Naruto and stuff where they would be like, and this jutsu puts you in 10,000 years of torment in 2 seconds. And I'd be like, nah, I'd tank that. I'm built different. I've got the willpower. And then life hits and I'm like, damn, intrusive thoughts got hands. Like, maybe I couldn't take that. Maybe I can't tank what I'm already dealing with. All right, let's see how Ash is doing. 63 weaponsmithing is a Mark III. So 1 step away from Edgewalker type weapons. Dialogue triggers can be activated by simply having an item in inventory. Explains how guards and hobos seem to be oddly aware for your food and hashish. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I do like to stress I am not a modder. I have put together a mod pack for this, and I like to think it's fun, but I am not a Kenshi modder. I am a Kenshi player who sometimes downloads things that help me tell stories. No more, no less. All right. We snoozed it twice, but we do have ads on Twitch, so I'm going to go ahead and step away. I'll be back in a moment. I'll play some clips of the channel. I'll also run the YouTube ads so we get all of the ads out of the way in one block when nothing else is going on, and I'll see y'all in just a moment. If anybody has to dip from the raid, I totally understand. Go take care of yourselves, but if not, if you're hanging out, then I'll see you when I return. Thank you.
No catch. You let me go, that is all. What do you care about some banner?
Counter argument. Looking for intel. She may be useful, but she was also fun to explode. Okay, so we need a new windshield. You guys seeing this? I don't think that's supposed to be happening. You taught me about this. Why is that a thing? Oh. I thought that was my tranquilizer rifle. Oh, I went full lethal. Just shot that man in the face. I thought that was my tranquilizer. I can feel it. They're gonna come to life any second, and I'm gonna regret ever poking around back here.
Please.
What did I tell you? Oh, okay. Is everybody in this room dead except for me? Cool. I can work with that. You have a very inviting lap. I don't know if that's weird. I know we're strangers, and I know I've just seen you under this mysterious blue light, but I don't know. It's what came to mind, and I believe in telling people what I honestly think. It's what she said. Probably, yeah, that is indeed what some she has said, I bet. And you know who that she was? Kenshi. I think there's a lesson in there for all of us. Press E to listen in. All right, we're back. Well, I'm back. I don't know where you all are. Could be here, could be there. Thanks for hanging out. After all the excitement of killing the Black Hound, the base just hums along with industry. Brew makes electrical components. Pineapple tans leather. Ash makes iron clubs and gets better at weapon making to make endgame swords for us later. Thank you, Katri. So for anybody who wants to get caught up on this series, I have made the first 10 streams into a video. That video is out now. And the next video I'm working on is Stalker Gamma, which is a like hardcore survival mod pack. I tried to play it totally blind on Permadeath. So that was a fun little 3-stream series, and that's becoming a video. Downloading Stellaris, that's one I've got to get into one day. I don't know what day that one day is, but one day. We're getting slightly ahead on iron plates. Heard interesting things about Stellaris. Me too. Okay, the light will be rising soon, so we can bring our skeleton crew on home. Right now they're kind of standing out here because, once again, I have no map. And it is very difficult to navigate at night. Crusader Kings 2 could also be a good pick as far as Paradox games are concerned. I worry about being able to focus on one of those and Kenshi at the same time. I think it's the same deal as last time. I think if we kind of head this way, we should eventually see Darkhaven, which is the name of our base. Boom. Yep, over this mountain, I think. It's on sale till the 25th. That DLC is crazy, though. 10 years of DLC comes to like $300 if you went for the full experience. Oh, isn't Paradox kind of famous for that? You know, if Kenshi had DLC, I would buy it. But I really appreciate that it's just a full game. Just out of the gate. You pay for the game, you got it. Easy 500 hours of entertainment with little to no modding. Once you mod it, I haven't found an upper limit yet. Really shouldn't be playing all the DLC at once on your first game anyways. That's fair. Pay for the game and you got it? That's not how games work. But Kenshi is the type of game that if they announced a DLC, I probably wouldn't even need to read what it was about. I would just, boom, bot, because, you know, the Kenshi devs have my trust and respect right now. Still miss living across the street from the local movie game rental store. That is very fair, but can I just say I find it funny that we went from owning the games you buy to talking about a rental store? Although I guess you always could buy them from those places. I think maybe we want to go more this way. We should see it just around the corner one of these times. Cope. I'm not lost, you're lost. I'll be honest, though, we're a lot better off now, but we've got a long way to go, I think, before we can fight the Mist Queen. Have I tried No Man's Sky? I have not. It's our base in the distance. What's all this then? Oh, hungry bandits. We're kind of on track to intercept the hungry bandits. Let's hope they don't notice us. Not for our sake, but for their sake. They will end up in pieces on the ground. Are the hungry bandits cannibals, or do they just steal your food? Yeah, they just beat you up and steal your food. But in my case, I can pretty much delimb them with a single swing. So it doesn't work out well for them if they get desperate and attack us for food. Convinced the UC Samurai helmet is inspired by the Heikegani. I'm not familiar. I'd have to look it up. Hunters become the hunted and all that. Yeah, it's really a sad state of affairs that the world of Kenshi has created such hunger that roving bands of people with metal sticks have no choice but to attack anything they see in the hopes that they get something to eat. We got another beak thing attacking the base gate. Oh, I did all that and unpacked the other backpack. For no reason. Well, at least it'll be a lot of food. So that's one of our 3, like, legendary creatures down. Makes me wonder if we take the skeleton crew and we go try to find the other. Now, the interesting thing about the other creature is it's kind of in Holy Nation territory. And they don't like us so much because we're robots. Oh, he just did that automatically. Very cool. What? It's not like you're trying to kill all humans. No, there's definitely no big pivotal event in the world known as the first extinction or the second extinction. I was reading about the devs for this game, and they have a hard and fast no news or low news policy about Kenshi 2 because they want to, in part, avoid any external pressure to rush the game development. Yeah, they actually launched a website called Kenshi 2 When, and it basically gives no answers about when Kenshi 2 is coming. Holy Nation territory, you'll be fine. You just need skin suits to make you human. It always comes back to the peelers. It's a peel or be peeled world out here. I didn't realize, by the way, that you can just right-click the campfire, and it automatically takes the dried meat and drops in a new raw meat. Or at least it was doing that. After all, beauty is only skin deep. Mark III weapon quality. You're doing great, Ash. You're almost ready to start giving us some real high quality weapons. Well, I'm glad we decided to do something exciting while base manufacturing happened. Somebody at my gate. Another beak thing. Burn, if you would. Tore that thing up. Look at the bleeding. Each little carrot here indicates that it's bleeding faster. Its entire blood bar is nothing but bleeding. Look how fast it's going down. Will it bleed to death before it recovers? No, actually, it's got incredible healing capability. JT, hello. Thank you for gifting, or for thanking Katri for the gift sub. I hope you're well. Enjoying your lurk. Thank you for streaming. Thank you very much. I do the same thing on your streams. I get it. So thank you for being here and hanging out in any capacity. Much appreciated. Well, we're going to have dried meat for a while. That's nice. Nice little bonus of all the beak thing attacks. What a diet, huh? We got dried fish and we got dried meat. Look at all these iron clubs we've made. When I said healing capability, you had a visual flash of modifying a gorilla into Wolverine. I mean, animals self-healing in Kenshi is honestly not that far off from that. Dry meat, dry fish, but why can't my eyes stay dry? Because there's so much beauty and tragedy in the world of Kenshi. And there's so much animal skin to make leather from. Let's just fly through the night. We'll have Burn go to the hive and trade some stuff in the morning. Start by clearing out a bunch of these weapons that Ash has made. Ooh, and some electrical components. In fact, we can gather that stuff now. That's a lot of iron clubs, and each one weighs 10 kilograms. So we've got a total of 250 kilograms right now that we're carrying. I sure hope I don't need to be faster than anything on the way to the Hive Trader. I think that's the trader. I'll see a little better in the burgeoning light of morning. I wonder if against the mist creatures, a dust coat would actually be better than a plate jacket. I have a pretty good feeling it would be with the dexterity bonus and everything. Ooh, lots of fish. Okay. And we'll grab... Do they have fabrics? Yeah, up here. Might as well grab some steel bars. Sure. All right. We'll bring Burn on back. Pitter patter of their super fast tiny feet is always so chill. great when it's your footsteps, but when you stop recognizing the footsteps, it gets a little scary. Wow, Jillian has 30 points of wear damage in the chest. Actually, there's a lot of wear damage to go around. You know what? We got some money. Let's get the skeleton crew to go and use the repair bed at the Hive Traders. So for anybody not familiar, skeletons, which are robots, are able to heal up cut damage that they take on the spot with repair kits very quickly, and they have high health. But they take something called wear damage, which is for every bit of damage they take a little bit of wear damage that reduces their max health until they get repaired in a special repair bed. So normal chest health would be 200, but because of wear damage, Bing Bong is capping out at 171 chest health. So the wear damage can get pretty substantial if you don't stay on top of it. Ah, the robotic shop, that's the one we want. The Hive have been such good friends to us in this playthrough. Honestly, I think we can make our own skeleton repair bed too. I thought we researched that. I should look into it. All right, and that's that. All taken care of. Why is Bing Bong getting so far ahead when they're all supposed to be running at the same rate? Suppose ballots with the repair beds could be altered to work so slowly that they are akin to sending your car to the shop for repairs. Yeah, if you wanted to make it more difficult, you could definitely... I mean, you could increase wear damage, and you could make the repair beds heal more slowly. Bing Bong plays by his own rules. Skeleton on the loose. And we still got leather or animal skin to tan. We're looking at armor smith of 82. This is where it starts to get slow. And ash with weaponsmithing 67. Let's take the skeleton crew. see if we can move them back towards the hub. Who's all this? Dust Bandit. What are they doing standing out here? What? Were you supposed to show up for a raid and you forgot? I've never seen just a group of Dust Bandits standing in the middle of the road like this. Hello? Bandit machine broke? Execution. Bandit demands has been defeated. Yes. Yes, they came out here to make demands of us. And what happened? Also considered making skeletons required to consume alcohol or fuel, since they do seem to partake in alcoholism. I've had somebody raise the theory before that the skeletons are fueled by alcohol. They actually are Bender. They can't be fueled by solar power, and the devs are fans of Futurama. I mean, why not? Alcohol, it's very calorie dense. There's a lot of energy. A lot of energy in alcohol. See if they have a thieves backpack for Jillian, so she can carry something other than this large backpack. Where is your trader? Who among you purveys goods? Surely somebody. Where do you get your wares? I hope their trader hasn't died in an attack. But if there's no trader here, we can just take them to Squin. Surely somebody in Squin has a thieves backpack. think this man has shell shock. This is what happens to a skeleton when broken. Fare thee well. Seriously underestimated the seriousness of shell shock after growing up hearing the Ninja Turtles use it all the time. Oh, that's a lot of miss ghouls. I think we've been spotted, gang. All right, Jillian, take the backpack off. We're gonna need everything. Lost his leadership, resorts to soul searching. Even for really experienced fighters, man, these groups are so tanky. I think Jillian's doing better just because of block speed, maybe? Probably pretty decent training, though. I like how the other two keep getting back up and then auto fainting, which is something that happens when they stand up and they're like outnumbered. So watch Burn. Yep, Burn tried to stand back up, auto fainted. Alien's a pretty tough fighter. You gotta say that. It's an interesting fight. Yeah, it's dragging on into the night, huh? Just a little bit of training. Nothing they can't handle. Oh, and they're back for more. Jillian's laying down some cuts with that katana. Yeah, I think I gotta get them more dexterity training. I think that's gonna make the difference in the end. All right, how about that? Any more of the big guys? Question is, can we see Squin from here? I don't think so. Dare we travel the road and see if we can find our way? Only if you squint. Along here somewhere. Hey, could that be it? I think that's it. Arc, a light yonder. All right, time to get some beds at this bar. Even skeletons need their rest after a good long fight. Oh. I see that the horrors have been through here. Well. Still going through all that animal skin, huh? We have, like, almost, yeah, like 250 leather. It appears we need another wind generator to keep up with everything. So I don't know if we had enough iron plates for that. It's possible that as Ash gets faster making the weapons, she's using the iron plates even faster. So this this wind generator may take some time to resolve. Gonna be multiple people fighting over the iron plates. So we've got a 5% critical success chance to go from a specialist dust coat to a masterwork one. Shops should be opening for the day shortly. Ah, they're already open. Get Jillian to go in here in search of a thieves' backpack. Damn, they don't have what we want today. Wait, maybe the general store? Oh, I see. I feel like I've done this whole exact loop before. Well, let's get them rested up, at least. Ah, cool, they built the wind generator. Very nice. See, it didn't take them all that long of squabbling over iron plates like I expected. The amount of hours I've got, you'd say there's a solid chance of that. And on that note, actually, I think this is going to be a great place for us to wrap up here. Why? Because I'm sleepy. That's it. This has been a great series. Reminder, if you're new here, you can catch the playlist with all of the VODs in this series, or you can catch the video that's out now that condenses the first 10 streams into one full-length video with commentary, B-roll, music, and more. And I will be back next weekend for Kenshi. This week, I might try some Fallout mods as well as maybe some more Stalker Gamma. But if you're here for Kenshi, and I totally get it, Kenshi days are Saturdays and Sundays, and I always look forward to those. Anders, welcome in. We are just wrapping up for the night, but good old Kenshi indeed. As I was just saying, lots of Kenshi over on the YouTube if you want to get into it after hours when I'm not streaming. Love your love of Kenshi. So many fun stories and runs. Did not expect this when it all started, but glad as heck about it. And thanks for being here and being a part of it, Love Glutton. All right, as usual, we say goodbye to YouTube first. Say goodbye to YouTube, everybody. YouTube, thank you for being here, whether you were here live or you caught the VODs. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this installment of Kenshi as an unfair horror game as much as I have, and I look forward to seeing you for another one. But until that happens, YouTube, please do take care of yourselves.